Hello. Hi Deep and Madhu.
Hi Gulam, good evening.
Hi, good evening. So everybody there?
I don't know whether Deep is in or not, but it
Yeah,
seems
yeah.
Deep is
Hi
in.
Madhu.
Hi Deep.
Hi Gulam.
Hi Deep. Hi
Hi
Madhu.
Gulam. Hi. Yeah.
Okay, we all are in then. Okay, great.
Okay. So in today's sessions, sorry, I was not able to prepare the PPT, but we'll share the PPT for this same tomorrow. So we will cover application items, application process, breadcrumbs, tabs, app images, and workspace images. So we have something called uh, two type of items in Apex. So we have two type of items in Apex. One are page items, one are application items. So same way we have two type of processes in Apex, that are page processes and application processes. Then computations, we have again two type, page and application. So what actually page items and how are they different from application items? So page items are like they have a life cycle or lifespan till the page is there. So once the page goes off, the value of the page items goes off. They are related to a single page. If we say p1 underscore xyz, this is the item, so it belongs to page number 1. Now application items are such type of items whose value are set at the start of the application or at the start of the session, and they maintain their values throughout the session until we log out, and until unless we change it manually or by code wise, so they will maintain their values. Then we can create the page items at page level, application item at application level. So the most common application item is app underscore user, that it will tell us who is logged in. And so there are like this many, this is the main one. And coming, so we will see first these two these application items. So we have seen a lot page items, but we'll see what are application items, from where we can create them, how can we use them. So to create any application item, application process, or tabs, breadcrumbs, authentication, all these, we have to go to shared components of the application. Coming again to application builder, application, this is my application. If I want to call list of things here, one part will be logic. In this logic, I can see there are application items, application processes, computations, web service reference, build option, data loading. So our aim is to create application items. I go here, I see that there are no application for now. I create one application item. So it's, for example, I will say it as F. So now in this 4.2, there automatically a prefix will come with these application items till 4.0 or 4.01 also. But I'm not like, it's not coming here, so I will show you. And that was the way we used to like put a nomenclature for them. I will show you here. If I go to this one, create an application item here. So once I create here, I will have something like this F101X. So this F101 represent my application ID, and F is, it tells me like I'm a global variable or I'm an application item. So this thing is missing in 4.2, but to be on a safer side, we can copy the same and we start our nomenclature with F only one. So F, then our application number, so I can see that this is my application number 12146, F12146 underscore whatever item I want to create. So we will just see, let's start with the who is logging in. So I will say login user. So it will take like who is the logged in. So here I have like scope. It's whether for only this application or I can access it throughout the workspace in any application which are present in this application. So I can select like this. If because of security, I will always select application until unless my all applications are connected to each other and there is no like outsider who's touching any of the application of mine. Then I only will do global, or otherwise I will go with application. Now it tells me like session state protection, whether it's unrestricted or it's restricted, may not be set from browser. So set from browser means like this, I can change from here something. So as I can change their page items, same way I can change here. So it's asking me like whether it should be restricted, may not be set from browser, checksum required, it should be like application level, checksum is required, who is logging in, user level, session level. So once this session is out, whether the same user is logging in or out, the what application level means whether any user is logging in or log out, second user comes, second user logs in, this will maintain its value, it will not like go away. Checksum required, user level, so it will check at every user level who is logging in what was the value of the previous users for this application item. Session level, for same user, if his session is out or timed out, it will check whether it's session timeout. So this type of session state protection we can provide here. So normally first I will do an unrestricted. I will say create application. So I can see that one application item has been created. One thing you will miss here is it will not show you underscore. So once I see here, I have underscore also. So to get the clear name, I have to go here and take out the name from here, like Control C and put it wherever I want. Not going like just watching here, because it will not show me any underscores in the name.
Okay, is it by design or is it a bug?
No, it's a design like this. In all versions we have seen this. So it is coming like this. And even I think that zooming will not also will show me that. So zooming also is not showing me that.
Okay.
It's not bug, but it's like that only. Then utilization, I can see where if I'm using it anywhere in the application. So it will tell me like in this page I'm using, it will show me all the pages where I'm using. History, it will show me the history about this application item. So now we are watching this. So 63 seconds ago this user has created this application item. It is showing me the user, the action was create. So it will show me the history of this application item. Now I just want to use it. So what I can do, first I will change because till now our application is without any authentication. We will cover authentication, but just now to use this item I have to like change the authentication so that we can see, because we need the application items at the login level. Now application express account means whatever login ID and password I used for logging into workspace, same ID I will be using to log in into this application. Now this application will ask me the login ID. Now we will see what things are automatically, what applications items are automatically created. So how can we see them? I go to session. Okay, before that, till now we are not using any authentication. So this user was not like a blank for us. It was just coming till tomorrow. It was coming, we can see here also how it will come for us. So this application has no authentication. Now you can see there is no username, but here we put an authentication scheme, some username is coming. So then I see here, if I want to see all the other application items that are automatically created without I create them. So I can see from here in session application items set. So for us, we have application item, one item, but we have not used it, so it is just showing me no rows. But once we will use it, it will show us that value, that also. Now this is one application item, that is application ID, and it is showing us this 12146. And this another item that contains the application name. One is app user, one is app ID, one is app_name. So all these are automatically created and they have some value. So this is keeping us the username who is logged in, and this is contained inside this app user. This application ID is contained in this application item. Application name, this name is automatically coming here, it is contained in application name. So these are some application items which are created by automatically created. We have not created them. If you want to see whether they really still are there or not, so we can see from here whether they still exist or just like we are saying that they exist. So I go to edit page 1. I said there is one application that is called as app user, so I will see whether there is any app user item or not. Go to edit page 1. I can go here. So this username is coming here. Now from where it is coming? So if I go to this template, we will see this again, but I'm just showing you the where is the item. So I can see that somewhere an item called as app user is there. So that means an item is automatically created and Oracle Apex is using that, that is app user.
Deep, your screen is frozen.
App user.
Hello.
Now why we create this
Hi, Deep.
like
Deep,
yeah.
your screen is frozen, I think.
Yeah,
there is no changes. Okay, because I couldn't see any changes in your screen. The screen is static for me.
Madhu, you are asking a question.
Yeah, Deep. Your screen, it is static. It is not changing.
Which is not changing?
Now it is okay. Because until now, The screen was static. It was not changing.
Okay, okay.
It
So
was still.
I will
Okay.
just
Now
show
it's
you.
okay.
So I can show you again. I just say that app underscore user exists. This Oracle Apex creates it automatically. I just said that, but I wanted to see it whether it really exists or not. So I went here. It's there. One item is there. Like this, there are many other application items. So we have seen in session. There is one thing like how it knows that I'm using an English language EN. So there might be somewhere an application item that is containing the browser language. So you can see here this another item is there, browser underscore language. So this is the item which contains the browser language. Like this, there are many application items. So we will have a least control on them, and we will not use until unless we really require them, so that we should not play with them, because if we play with them and some alteration comes, then the whole application will like behave like something else. Now I want to use this app user, but I said that do not touch this until unless it is very much required. But I want to use it, so what is my option for that? I want this user deep. I don't like this user deep is coming. I want its full name should come. So normally what we will do when we have a login, we do a login authentication, we will have a users table, tbl underscore user. Whatever authentication we are using, the user will like for every organization we will have a user name. We will not use our email like our full name or something to log in, but we will have a username, whether it's our email ID or some special ID which has been created for us. So we will use that type of thing. So some will use like for some like employee ID. So we can use this. This is the user ID I will use for login. But I will use it for login. But this application should show me my username. The budget should not show me DB93378. So how can I will do this? I will have always a TBL user. First thing, when I will log in into application, an authentication will happen. After that authentication, this authentication either will go to a LDAP directory, it will go to a table where the all username passwords are stored, whatever type of authentication we are using. After once I am like authenticated, the second part comes where this TBL user will contain my full name, my email ID, and other information for me like my role in the application, whether I'm an admin or a normal user. Like this, it will contain different information from me. So I want to show my full name. I will just create a small table for our purpose so that we can use it. So I have one TBL user, so we will use that. It will be very big. So I have user ID, username, first name also. I will create one row. User ID 1, 2, 3, username. So what username is coming? USR. So first name I will put Deep, and then I will put like XYZ. So all these are like associate type one. I can say one. Create. So I want to show this Deep here instead of this one. What I will do, I will go to this login page 101. After one process is there, which is login process. So this login process actually do the login for us. We will leave it as it is. we will not touch it. We'll create one process that will be 21 PLSQL process. Name set username. (21) on submit. Next. So what I will do, begin and declare v_user to 30. Now select first name, users, tbl_users, where I know that I have this user deep and the same guy is logged in as app user, so I will just say where upper of the username equal to upper of. Now I will use the application item, that is app user. So how I will use, I will put a colon, then app_user. After that I will just say, I will set the another application item, that is my so I will set its value like this, equal to v_user. So what I am doing here is, what the app logged in user is user_deep. I will go to this database, I will pick the first name based on the logged in user, who is the app user, same username is there. So after that I will assign this application item the value of the first name. I do a next. So no success message, because we do not want to show any success message. On button condition, no button condition, create process. So I will log out now. Now I will see whether in session that item comes or not. So this item came here, it has a value which is fetched and it's showing me deep. So I can use it throughout the application wherever I want, but I just want to change this user deep to the full name or the first name. I'm just showing you to use it, I'm not saying to do what I'm doing here. I'm just showing the use of how we can use it. So instead of that item, I will use this item here instead of app user. So I can put here, I have when I'm trying to access the value of this in inside accept any PLSQL like any page process or a page process, I will use it like and then the application item name, then one dot. So this is how I will use, or I can say like if I'm using into any page process or any application process, what I will do, where I will access the items like this, app underscore user. So no, only this semicolon, this colon before. But if I'm using into a PLSQL or somewhere, so two ways are there. Either I will access like this, or I will access like this, and app underscore user, then dot. So this is the three way I can access the value of any item, whether it's a page item, whether it's an application item. So these later two I will use not in any page process or somewhere, but if I'm using them elsewhere, either in a backend PLSQL code, so I can access any values of the page items or application item like this. So that's why I'm using like this. It's not a PLSQL code. I just put the our application item here so that instead of this user leave, this should come. I will just do an apply changes, refresh the page. So this name came here. Like this, I can use it in any process. I used it in the login page process, 101. Wherever if I want to access these application items, I can use it. Another use of this application item is, as I know that there is one column that will be role ID. So that will determine which part of application I'm like eligible to see or which part I cannot see. So role ID or role will be decided in the login itself. So as I put a username here, like I try to set the username, I can get the role ID of the user also at the login time itself. So once I use, so I have to use the login to this role ID whole over the application. What I have to do, I have to just keep it into an item and access that particular role item wherever I will use in this application, so that it always check my role and all. So this is how I can I will use those type of application items. I can use them anywhere. I can create a number of application items like this, wherever according to my need I will access them. So the one thing is they will maintain their value whole over the session, so I can use it anywhere. One use like to reset these type of things, name and all. Second, like if I want to use email, I want to use the email ID of the logged in user, I can pick up the email ID from the users table. Same, to make this application role based, I can pick the role from the user table and put it into an application item that will contain the role ID, and based on that the whole things will be applicable to the application. So these are the major uses of application items. Now there are other things. Yeah, any questions or any doubts on this?
Madhu is okay.
Okay, Ghulam?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, so these are like small things, but they are really like we can use it at major places. Another item you can see here is logout URL. So this logout URL is again item that contains the logout URL for us. Same thing you can see, and logout, so they are accessing the value like this. Now we have something called as application processes also. I go here, shared components. Application processes there. So why this application process is used? This application process have two main uses. We use it for running a process, to create a process that will have some implications all over the application, throughout the application, the app. So means throughout the app means what type of processes which will be applicable for throughout the app. So for example, I can use it for the user, the number of pages a user moves, or he like roam around the application, he navigates to the application, how many pages he has like used, or like how many pages he has gone through. So if I want to do that, I want to check how many pages I have I have navigated to, the number of pages. I cannot do it through any page process, because if I will do through page process, that process will run only at the page level itself. So once I will move from that page which contains the process to another page, that will stop working. Same thing if I want to show the salary, to calculate the salary of an employee and to want to show that salary. And now what there are two things. There is one salary that this users table contains. Say for example, there is a column which contains salary. So there is one salary that is static here. I can access that salary into an application item and can show me throughout this application the salary of the employee. But now say for example he logged in, and every month he logged in, every time he logs in his salary gets multiplied by 2 or 3. The same concept is used in few websites where you will get points once you log into their websites. So that type of processes. So once he logs in, his salary gets multiplied by 2. In that case, and once he logged in, his salary is 10 rupees in the start, that is stored in the database. But 10 is there, he logs in, it becomes 20. Now he moves to another pages, that 20 should not change, but it should be maintained. It should be calculated at the start, but it should be maintained throughout the application. So that for that purpose I can use application process and like this. So these are the one of the uses of application processes. The major use of application processes in when we do Ajax in Oracle Apex. So we will cover this Ajax in one session because it's a big topic again. In Ajax, I will just give you a brief introduction of how this Ajax works. Ajax will we will have something in page, some event happening in the page. Event happens in the page. Then on base of this event, we run a JavaScript. From this JavaScript, now this is a JavaScript. If I want to, okay, I will show you. I have one running example also. So this is the same application which I was doing yesterday, showing yesterday. So now what happens, I have a table. This table is temp table, tpl_temp. So I truncate this table. It has some few rows here. I will truncate this table. So my requirement from this page is I want to if I add an item to this list, say for example employee we can use a employee permanent, so whether he is a permanent employee or not. So this is one one item I'm creating, and I want it's mandatory. So if I select here the select list, it's a select list. Once I click this select list, I want this particular thing this employee permanent to be stored into database. This whole thing should be stored into database. So this, I can see this data is there, it's blank. So once I click this select list, I want this employee permanent as a column into the some database table. So what I will do, I've just did a select list. I click select list, something will start happening. So this employee permanent came. After that it will stop for some time. So if I go here, see the data. So this thing has been created. Now my requirement was to, if I click this select list, whatever it is here, make a row, insert a row into the database table, so that it just creates an entry into the database table. If I use only JavaScript, now this is, I'm using Ajax. So if I do it through like only PLSQL, I cannot do it until unless I will submit the page. I have to submit the page, then only this row will be created. Now my requirement was to, on the runtime, I have to do insert into the table. So for that, what I have to do, I cannot use PLSQL inside JavaScript. In that case, I will mix PLSQL with JavaScript. So then we go for Ajax. In Ajax, I have an event happening. So event happened is, I chosen the select list from here. After that, we will run some JavaScript. Through JavaScript, if I go to this JavaScript of this page, so I will just show you that part which contains an application process. So I have a JavaScript function called as this powder no. This is one JavaScript function. Inside this JavaScript function, I'm using Ajax. For use to use Ajax and to do some type of PLSQL process through Ajax, I have to use an application process. So I'm saying there is an application process that will run once Ajax will happen. So here in this code, I use it like this. That means I have to use an application process whenever I want to do an Ajax from Oracle Apex. So there is an application process also. If I go to this application, so if I see here, there I will have an application process. So this application process name is e_update_e_well, and I can see that I'm using that application process here. So this application process has two major uses. We can use it to create any application level processes. We can use it for Ajax. We will use it. We must use it for Ajax. A must for Ajax. So after the JavaScript, I will call an application process, and this application process will do necessary DB actions for me. Sorry, whether insert, update, fetch the value. So this application process is responsible for that. And then after that, whatever I fetched, I have to return a value so that I can come back to the page where I have called this JavaScript. So it will return to the page with some value. So this is how we use application process in any Ajax thing. So I will show you like this Ajax use of this application process in an Ajax thing. And so we cannot cover Ajax now, but we will cover in one session. So I will show you there how we can use Ajax and how we will use this application process there. And another normal use is, if required, you can do that type of thing, calculation of salary, and it should be maintained all over the application like this. So you can use it like this also. So the major use is for for Ajax we use application processes. So I know there will be doubts, but that will be cleared once we will come to Ajax. Still any doubts?
No, Deep,
Except
Madhu here.
Ajax thing. Yeah, Madhu.
I understand about the application item. So application
Okay.
item is like the scope is throughout the application. You can access from any page.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I didn't get the image of
Concept
application process,
process.
concept of application process.
So what I can say is you have a process. In every page you have a drop down. In that drop down there is an employee whose salary is there. You just want to recalculate the salary. So what you can do, you have 10 pages. In every page there is a drop down. You change it, you select the user's name from the drop down. Automatically an item is there which shows the calculated salary or just multiplies by 2. Okay, so what is there? I have a process that just do a simple thing, salary into 2, and in every page we have a drop down, and this drop down it contains employee name. Whatever employee I will select, his salary gets multiplied by 2, and another item is there in every page that shows me employee salary, whatever salary, this value, salary into 2. Okay, it shows me salary into 2. Now there are 10 pages. I want to show in every page I have a drop down. I want to show the salary in every page. For that single process, like same process doing the same thing, but I have to write 10 processes in 10 different pages because I cannot access the process of one page into another page. I created a process that calculates a simple calculation of salary into 2 in one page number 1, but I cannot access it into page number 2. Now I have to create 10 processes for the same thing. I just want to generalize this process. What I will do, I will create an application process, call this application process whenever required. So you can see when I will create an application process, I will have many options. When should call it? On demand, on load. So on load means every time this page gets loaded, your salary will be automatically calculated every time. On load, if you are going to page number 3, you cannot run a process which is in page number 2. But I want to run that page number 2 process in page number 3. So I have no option if it's a page process. I want to run a process in every page when the page gets loaded. So this is the only way I can run a single process in every page. So there are different points on new instance. Once I'm creating a new session, I want to run a process. So even when I'm logging in, I'm going to the login page. The first page is login page. Now my process is in page number 7. Until unless I will go to the page 7, even I logged in successfully, until unless I will navigate to the page 7, the process will not run. So the process is in page 7. What I have to do, I have to create an application process that runs on the every session. So I can create an application process and just say on new instance. So you got like a brief idea of application process, how we can use it application level.
Deep, let me repeat my understanding.
Yeah.
So the application process is something like it's like a common procedure which can be called from anywhere and triggered from any event of any page.
Yeah, same.
So it's a common stored procedure or function.
Common, you can say common process. Yeah, not actually procedure, but a process. That we not store into. Yeah.
So that can be activated by any event caused by any page in the application.
Yeah. So this application process is there. You can call it on page number 1, call it on page number 2, anywhere. You can call it on login. You can call it like anywhere. So I will show you one example, because at the runtime, if I will start creating all this, then there will be least time. There will be no time left because there are 4 more topics here. Actually, so I will show you tomorrow one live example. Okay, so we will go to tab and all app images. So whatever like which we will cover today, the rest part we will cover. So now there is tabs, and we have seen a lot tabs and breadcrumbs in our application, but there is still a lot in tabs and breadcrumbs. The best I like the way a website should be. It should be designed like this. I should have an application. This application should have 2 modules or whatever, how many depends on users. So this should have home page, a home tab. Inside this is a home tab, it's connect to home page. Okay, then after that, so these I will just remove. This is home page. Home tab is always a home. So a parent tab. So we have parent tabs. So this first parent tab I have is home. Second I have normal user. Then third tab I have is admin user. So this home tab will always connect to home page. Normal user again have like multiple functionalities. He can add add his new record, add new record, and he can do we can say see the report. So he can have multiple functionalities again inside his own. A normal user can do a lot. So he can add a new record, he can see a report. There are multiple things he can see, he can do. Same thing, admin user is there. He will again have major functionalities. He can add users, he can add roles, he can add any other like countries, or what we can say, he can add countries. So all these are actually different modules, and each module contains in itself one form and page. So this add user, or you can just say user management, is there. So this admin has the responsibility of managing users. So this user management module itself will have one report and one page. Again, this role management will have one form and one report, like this. After that, if he is an admin, he can have multiple graphs. So graph charts like this. There are a lot modules inside each parent module. Now I have one single level tab here. So there is no one. Home is there, template definition is there, but I do not like this application. So my application should be clear enough for every user. So what I can do in that case, going quickly here, so you can just see here, these are all parent tabs. Inside each parent tab there are multiple things, all are child things. So this type of is like jQuery, through jQuery, but if I want to create such type of thing in my application, what I will just create a small application with multiple tabs. I have one level tabs and 2 level tabs. So in this type of structure, I will go with a 2 level tab. The parent tabs will be this, the child tabs will be these second level tabs. So I go to this application, create one application. Okay, test application, include home page. Next. No. Then here I have to select 2 level tabs. After that, next. So any theme I can select. create application. Now I have only one page and two pages only. So if I go with create new page, I want a form and a report. This is form on a table or a view, form on a table with report. Next. Report 1, whatever it is coming. Table users, and go here, tabs. So it will ask me now, use an existing tab set, create a new tab within this existing tab set. So all these it will show me. Now how should I change this tab set and all? I go to this application 48047. I have all pages created, but they are like they are scattered all along. I just want to manage them. I go to shared component. So here it will ask me. I go to this tabs. I can see how many tabs are there, how many parent tabs are there. So if it's a multi-level tabs, I just go to manage tabs. Here only one parent tab is there. If I click here, add, I can create one parent tab. So parent tab level is admin. Next. So where it goes to me, page number 1. Still I have no pages, so I will just connect it to page number 1. Sequence 10, create parent tab. So I go here, admin tab. I can add one child item. Manage users. Next. I just use one page for each. I will add. So I have say one type of users that are buyers. Okay, next. Inside buyer. I have my cart. One report is there which shows that what is in till now I have purchased. So if I run this application now, how this application looks like. This application looks like this. So I have three different tabs. One is for home, it is like for all. Then I go to admin. This will also change. So once I will go to admin. Now this admin is sending me to page number 1 again. So I have to create another pages for them actually. So same way, like this admin will, how can I see the structure is like this. So home will come, admin will come, buyer will come. Inside, once I click home, this home tab will come. Once I click admin here, if I have different pages, so this like this manage users will come. I can add another from here, manage roles on and all like this. So I have like a clear cut structure of my application. This module has 10 more modules inside it, 3 or 4 modules inside it. They are visible to all. Admin module is only for admin users. It has again 4-5 tasks or tabs. This is visible to admin only. The buyers are special type of users which are logged in users, but they are not admins but buyers. Again, buyers can have many things inside them. So like this, I will have like see my cart, see my orders, my purchases and all. Like this, he has again multiple things inside this, so he can see a lot of things inside his tabs again. So this is how actually I want to see my application. This is now, because of the theme, it is coming like this, but we will have in different themes, these parent tabs will have a different structure. They will be like here, once you click it here, the child tab will come here, second parent tab will be here, like this. So depends on theme, these comes here. So this is actually how a perfect application is made. Now how I can like put them a restriction that only admin user can see this. So as I told you, with the application item, I can get the role of the application process also, the logged in user also. If I click this admin, edit it, I have a lot thing I can do from here. This tab says any authorization required, so it should not be a public user. So I can put authorization, this is one way, and I can see here also that this should be conditional. This should be visible only when this item, say our item was app user has or app role, app underscore user underscore role, that is our application item, is 1. So any user who is logged in, if he is admin, his role is 1. Say for example his role ID is 1. If I put a condition here or any authorization here and do apply changes, then if he's a buyer or he's a normal user, he will never see admin tab. He can see only buyers and home. But he is the logged in user is an admin, he will see all 3 tabs. Like this, I can like put conditions and authorizations here. So this is the way how actually our applications are created in Oracle Epic. So this is like a well-managed application, a full-fledged application structure. This is how I structure my application. We are clicking here, but nothing is coming because they all are connected to page 1. So that's why it is not coming to, it is not showing me other tabs. So if I have multiple pages in this application, I can connect them to like this into different parts of this tabs. And tomorrow my application grows, the users comes, they just want say that, hey, I want one more parent tab here, that is for another special type of users. They are like the dealers. So he wants like dealer will have 3 or 4 functionalities. They can add new deals, they can see the previous deals or report on previous deals. So you can add one more tab here, parent tab here, that is dealer. Inside this dealer you can have multiple child tabs, add deals or delete deals, see previous deal report, see next quarter deals. Like this we can have multiple child tabs. So again one whole module is created. So these are actually big modules. One home module is there, one admin module will itself have like huge functionalities where the admin can add user, he can add roles, he can see who is the means how the user logs, which user has logged in how much, and also this will have again a big module. So one application which is developed in Oracle Apex, it can have pages from 100 to even 3000, 4000. So managing these 3000, 4000 pages is how we do the actual management of the whole application. We divide this application, the whole application, into modules which will be handled by which part or which module, like this, and then we create pages, we attach them to a parent tab and then a child tab. Like this we attach our all pages in the application to each module. So this is how we do a development in Oracle Apex. Till now what we were doing, just creating report and forms with one level tab, but that is, we can add security to them, but that type of structure was not like modularizing the application. It was not dividing the module. I'm adding a new form and a new report and just creating a new tab. It is coming here, then it is coming here, then it is coming. So this was like tabs were increasing in one row. So if I have 40 modules, I will have 40 tabs in one level tabs. To categorize them, I can use like this. So I can manage them, I can put a restrictions on them. So these are the various type of tabs, like tabs. How can I manage the tabs from here? Here I can like edit this standard tabs, the whole report will come from me. So it will tell me the main tabs. T-admin is there, T-buyers is there. Inside T-admin only one tab is there. I can change the label for it. I can show it for another page also. So same way I can edit parent tabs also, like this. So I can edit it from here also. This is how we can do. Conditional display, I can put conditional displays for them. I can manage from there, here also. So because we have not put any condition in any tab, that's why it's saying no conditional parent tabs are found. So if we put any conditions, it will start showing here. We can change the condition from here. It will show me utilization, where in which particular pages I'm using my tabs. So this T home or home tab I'm using in this page 1. T admin has not been referenced till now, but still it is in tab, the page which relates to this managed user, it's going to 1. Like this I have multiple pages. I will connect these tabs to different pages. So these is how I manage the tabs. Tabs are actually the structure which creates the whole application. These are the backbone of application. So before tomorrow's session I will create one application which will have at least 10-12 pages modularized. I will show you different parts of the application. So if you just see if any application is there here. No application is there actually. Even here itself not there. So I will just create an application tomorrow and I will show you these different parts. So this was like how we can create the base structure or the backbone of the application, and we can use tabs for that. So tabs have like the main importance when we are structuring the application. So any question from these modules? Yeah.
Ghulam,
Yeah, Ghulam.
I was wondering, you have been doing, you remember, we can see the page structure in two ways. I mean, yeah, it was looking as it will appear when you run the page, and it was drag and drop option you visualized at one point last week, I think. I'm totally lost on that. I was trying to find that option.
While you
So
means you are adding the items, drag down,
yeah,
dropping,
yeah, yeah,
dragging.
yeah. So it should look,
Actually,
give
that
me a look.
in 4.2 it is missing. In 4.2 they have removed it. I was showing you in 4.0. So in 4.0
Oh,
it's
right.
possible. In 4.2 they have removed it actually.
Gosh.
In
Right. So
4.2
that's the reason
I do not
it was not a
I
problem.
do not know why they removed it, because I liked it really a lot, but they removed it.
Okay, then
So
is there any way to visualize the code once you create a page? Is there any
yeah,
way, like you were yesterday, you were just writing your own HTML and showing us how to create a page? Is there any way
so
once we created a page, we should visualize the HTML?
actually you cannot see the HTML, but you can see the PLSQL code of the page. So you cannot see the HTML. The only way you can see the HTML is from here. This F12
From
you click,
Firebug?
Firebug only. Because
Okay.
in this page a lot of HTML is there. For this one itself huge HTML will be there. I will just click it here. So this tabs itself, this much UL, it has this much HTML inside it, and these all are generated through PLSQL packages. So
So if
we
I
cannot, like,
copy
we
and
can see.
paste it and run it in a simple web browser file, would it run?
No, because it will reference these styles, and also you can see the references here. You will see the references here. So it will reference something which is not present in, until unless you will not. I showed you this one. I will just show you this page template. So from where all these are referenced, what major things it is referencing. So if you want to create your own page like this, you will have to reference all these styles and everything. So you can see where they are referencing. If I see this also, view page source, I can see the major things they are referencing. So they are referencing this main.css file from this Apex server. Then they are again using this jQuery file from their server. They are putting again one JavaScript file. All this much things are they are referencing from their files. So you should have a reference with these all things. Then
So what
only you
about if
can.
I got local references available, those IDs are available within the HTML file then?
But see, even if you click this, you will, if you can see the code, if you want to create the code again, you can see this much big code is there. So for us, writing this much big code will be like really tough. But if you have any CSS file or something, you want to reference it, you can go to the page like here. Like I have my own JavaScript. I have not created any JavaScript file. I'm using my inline JavaScript at the HTML header. Same thing, if you have any uh, style, any style or something, you can write here style, and then you can close it style. So you can reference here, you can create your style. For example, I have a table, then I have a style for it, color, this like this. I can create styles here. If I have a style sheet also, I can reference it through this like
Yeah,
this.
yeah, that was my question actually, because I already got one page which got its
Yeah,
own local styles mentioned within the same file. So I think I just need to copy and paste the styles into headers and the body into
yeah,
body area. That's it.
yeah, same thing you have to do. So you can reference it from, you have to put it into HTML header if any CSS file reference is there or
Okay.
any JavaScript file reference is there. So it will
Okay.
be applicable only to this page. And if you want to use it through application level, actually that part we can discuss tomorrow only, because that was the main part which can cover that thing, app images and workspace images. So this we will cover tomorrow. If you have something CSS file, image, your CSS file, your JavaScript file, you can upload into Oracle Apex, like your workspace, your application. You can reference the same CSS file into different pages all over the application. So we will see this tomorrow when we will we will upload our image or CSS file, and we will use it throughout the application. And reference, will just reference from here, but that will not be like, that will be stored in our application, in our application repository. So this topic I think we can cover only tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fine.
So any other questions related to tabs? I will show you tomorrow an application which will have different modules, actual implementation of these tabs. So any other, like any doubts in any like tabs and all, or like just on the understanding of tabs? We will see the implementation. But still any like
I'm
why
okay.
the tab? Okay.
Madhu is okay.
Yeah, Ghulam.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm waiting
Okay.
for tomorrow then. Find more on this.
Tomorrow is a holiday in India, not 2nd October. So I will have time in the morning.
Is
So
it
I can create.
holiday tomorrow?
Yeah, it's Gandhi Jayanti is there, no?
Alright.
For it's a holiday.
So
Tomorrow I will work, at least I will create some application. I will use application process and all so that we can see actual implementation of these. Just going through the theory and just seeing them is not enough.
yeah, I think that will be great if we go through some
Yeah.
proper example and follow on.
Yeah, I have applications, but I do not know in which application what is there. So if I'm working in any application like this template details, I can show you that this is I'm doing. So if it comes, I can show you. So this is like
Yeah, but
one
you should do
pop-up.
it once. I would advise you to do it once. It will save your life for the rest of all the training sessions. You know,
Actually, because
it's
what happens
sacrifice.
now, I will like for one training, one student, I will delete, like I will use another workspace. So like this, I will not use the same workspace or same applications for same, like this. So after that, I will give the application backup to the, like whoever will take the training, I will give the whole application backup.
Okay.
So I will finally I will tomorrow I will create and will try to cover all the things we covered till now. And finally the backup I will like provide to Rajesh and he will provide to you so you can see what we gone through.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So we can have questions once we will see actual implementations.
So do you want to start earlier tomorrow? Sorry, Deep.
Yeah, it's Madhu. If Madhu is okay, we can start.
So around what time you want to start this?
It's on your comfortability. If you just tell the time.
7 o'clock Japan time. You tell me that so that I can adjust myself and
So for us, if it's means our 7 o'clock means your
10:30 a.m.
No, not morning. Nice evening 7 o'clock.
Means night time 10:30 p.m.
10:30. So if we start in the afternoon, like 3-4 IST, 3-4 p.m. IST, will it be okay for you?
Start at 3 p.m. then it will be 6:30 p.m. for me.
Okay, and for Ghulam?
What's in your time?
Back. 3 p.m. It will be like for you 11 a.m.
11 a.m. Yeah,
I think
I'll
we'll
do
go
it.
11. Okay,
Yeah, I
then.
can join it.
We will go 3 or 4 p.m. So make it 4 p.m. Okay, 4 p.m. IST.
Okay.
4 p.m. means it will be 11:30 here.
Yeah, so 4 p.m. IST.
No, for me it is 7:30 p.m. That's good time for me also.
Okay. Actually, this you told me about timing. Actually, I have a call around 8 tomorrow. So I will be like stuck again. So we'll go with 4 p.m. IST.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, 4 p.m. IST.
It's 4 p.m. India time, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So shall we wrap up for today?
Yeah, that's great. Thank you. Thank you, Deep and Rajesh. And let's see you tomorrow, Madhu.
Okay. Bye Gulam, bye Madhu.
Bye.